This is the story of how my mum found out that my dad was having an affair. This is also the story of how stupid my dad was. Listen, I haven't spoken to my dad in about 10 years. I don't hate him, I don't dislike him, I feel no negativity towards him, it just is what it is. My parents split up when I was 5, over 20 years ago. My dad was a little bit of an alcoholic. Just a little bit. A lot. And he used to work nights. My mum wasn't working at the time because she had 3 kids under the age of 6. So my mum was with us the majority of the time, except when she had to run errands. Food shopping, for example. Who wants to go food shopping with 3 kids? Nobody. So that would be when our mum would leave us alone with our dad. During the day, when she was doing the food shopping or other little bits that she had to do. Our dad used to get so drunk, he would pass out on the sofa. And there were a few occasions where he would pass out with a lit cigarette. There were times where he burnt holes into the carpet, so my mum got to the point where she was like, I cannot trust this man alone with the kids or he might set fire to the house. But there were times she still had to leave us alone, so what she decided instead was she would not let him buy alcohol anymore. She took over the finances, rightly so. Because if he'd had his way, the rent, the bills, the food shopping, all that money would have gone towards alcohol, so my mum put a stop to it. So here's what my smart dad decided to do. He was looking after us for the day. I have no recollection of this. It's my older sister and my mum that remember this. My sister is like a year and 3 months older than me. So my mum's out food shopping or something. She's doing something. My dad really wants some alcohol. My dad has no money for alcohol. My dad thinks it's a good idea to ring his mistress, who he worked with. Very cliche. He rings his mistress to ask for alcohol and they decide to meet at a park. She'll give him the alcohol in this park. So our dad takes us kids to the park so that us kids can play on the swings while he gets the alcohol. Like I said, I have no memory of this. But obviously we get home, my mum then gets home, my dad shoots out of the house to go to work, hide the fact that he's drunk. Yes, he used to go to work drunk, he got fired in the end. He was very much a non-functioning alcoholic. There's 2 types, non-functioning, functioning. He was non-functioning. He's gone off to work. My mum has said to us kids, how was your day? What did you do? And my older sister said, we went to the park to meet daddy's friend. Of course, my mum's like, well, who's your dad's friend? And it all came out. Yeah, we met a lady who gave dad a carrier bag full of bottles. And of course, you know, my dad gets home, my mum confronts him. She gave him a second chance because, you know, father of her children, he did it again, so then she left him. They never got a divorce though. They're still technically married. They haven't spoken to each other in over 20 years, but they're still married. They got married on Valentine's Day. So every year I wish my mum a happy anniversary. She doesn't find it as funny as me. I have no idea why.